Love hiking these trails. Today I'm with Cody Huggins. He's a Phoenix Park Ranger, and we've got some great trails out here. There's an etiquette involved, though. You got to know the rules.
That's right, Chuck. You know, the number one question I get as a park ranger is going uphill, who has the right of way?
Yeah, which way to go?
Which way to go? You know, I look at it like this. If you're going up, you're putting in the work. Once you're at the summit, going down, you're in cruise control.
You deserve the right of way.
Absolutely. Take it easy, cruise down. If somebody's coming up, just safely get out of the way and guide them on up.
So what happens when people get into a tight spot on the trail? Should they just motion on, or what should they do?
Yeah, the downhill hiker, we encourage, just step out of the way and say, come on up, and head on down safely.
What about people hiking with dogs? It looks like a lot of fun, but dogs can be messy.
Sure. We definitely have our users out here with dogs, and we encourage it. However, be on a leash 100% of the time. It's safer for the dog. Also, it protects, our natural environment here, and the dogs don't get off and get into cholla and cactus.
No, that's a good point, because there's a lot of plants out here like that. Sure. Which brings me to the next part. Got to stay on the trails.
Absolutely. Stay on the trail, safer for you. You're going to get back to your car and your family safer, and just have fun and be on the trail and get back in one piece.
A lot of people know the big mountains that we have here, Piestewa and Candleback, but there's a lot of really cool trails that are on the perimeters.
Sure. Where we're at right here, this is the circumference trail around Piestewa. Beautiful area, a little over 3 miles back around. 40th and Shays right here. You can come in off 32nd Street. Beautiful, beautiful area. We encourage that. Get off the main trail and get out there. It's a beautiful place.
Cody, one of the most important things is having the right foot gear when you're out on the trails.
That's right. Something like this with a good sturdy sole, all leather, good laces. This is gonna make a world of difference.
So I can't wear my flip-flops?
No, I mean, I do see it on the trail, but we definitely encourage this to reduce, injuries.
Well, what's the problem with wearing flip-flops or going barefoot or some of those new type of toed sandals? What's the problem with that?
Well, the problem with that is obviously you have no support. Rolling ankles really easy. The cholla out here and the rocks, they're relentless. So they're going to beat you up. Gotcha.
Water is always an essential.
Absolutely. Something as simple as this, when these Nalgene water bottles work perfect, or like you, one of those Camelbacks with the...
I like this thing a lot because it's up right on my back.
Sure, you bet. Going to keep you hydrated and stay cool.
Do you wear a hat when you're hiking?
Absolutely, all the time. You have to out here. Something like this, it's a must.
Now this kind of hat here is kind of neat because you can get it wet and that'll keep you cool as well.
Sure. I wet this, especially in the summertime when I'm going out on my morning hikes. I'll wet this along with a bandana, put it over my neck, wet my hat, and I take off.
Good. People don't expect to have an emergency, but sometimes things happen. What should you do?
Always cell phone. You always have a cell phone with you in the event that you get hurt or somebody else along the trail's hurt. And always have a plan. Tell somebody where you're going ahead of time.
That's a good idea because these parks are a lot of fun, and I'm just going to go enjoy the trails now.
That's right.
All right. See ya.
One of the great physical benefits of hiking is you are expending a lot of power and burning a lot of calories. Now, unless you're trying to lose weight, it's good to have along some good, fresh trail mix to keep you going. This recipe will take about 5 minutes to throw together, and it's super easy. First, start with your proteins. Any good fresh nut will do, but I like almonds and peanuts. Mix together about twice the amount of almonds compared to the peanuts in a bag. Then sweeten things up a bit with some dried fruit. Cranberries are my favorite. Use about the same amount of cranberries as you did peanuts. Next, you can't beat the fiber and the taste that dates provide. Chop them up into small pieces. A little of these go a long way. Finally, some chocolate chips mixed in really picks up the flavor of those peanuts. Experiment, try your own combinations. It's hard to beat a good trail mix, especially on those longer hikes.